Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before this video gets started, I want to let you know that it's going to be a two-tournament video. These are my last two tournaments of the year. South Dakota, Lake Oahe, and Mississippi River out of La Crosse. I'm going to give you a recap, show you the baits that I used. Just keep in mind, Oahe, South Dakota, my cameras did not work very good. There's not going to be a whole lot of footage there of fish catches and stuff, but I appreciate the support. That's why we're going to make this this video, the last two tournaments, one video to finish up the Days of an Elite for 2022. So appreciate the support. Enjoy the video. Thanks, guys.
Didn't get a good look at it. Not a bad one at all.
Put him in at 2.5.
Perfect.
Actually, do 2.6.
Perfect.
All right, so South Dakota, Lake Oahe. Wrapped up that event in the 30s, 36, I believe. So good tournament. Went into that tournament in 12th in the points, and really good year going. Not real sure. I guess it was just the way the guys caught them in that tournament, but ended up finishing 30 in the 30s and ended up moving down a couple places. So I was in like 15th after that tournament. But all in all, Oahe ended up good for me. Was able to have a much better tournament than I did practice, but I had a little something different this time. We've talked about it, you've seen the videos, but this is the new FF Sonar Minnow from Yum Baits, and this little bait was definitely key. Just throwing it on a drop shot with a 1/4 ounce sinker, H2O Express 610 medium light rod. Same setup as I always throw for my little stuff and drop shot. But this bait right here, to me, it just, the colors that we have and the way this bait reacts in the water, it's very light. You can see right here, this one is Houdini shad, but it's real transparent. Get up there and see if you can see it there. But it's just a little bitty, the length is, let's see, I would say it's a 3-inch. About 3 inches, a little bitty tiny minnow, but it's got a nice head on it where you can get your hook through there. So what I was doing, I was just nose hooking it just like that, and you can see I'm not even moving my hand just from talking. The bait, the tail's wiggling. But for me, this was the key. Those fish were feeding on bait, those smallmouth, and I went through a lot of them. I mean, a lot of those fish would come up there and bite real subtle, and you'd miss them. And to me, having something a little bit different was key there. Definitely looking at the forward-facing sonar, that's no secret, but being able to get some key bites on this bait, I really feel like is what got me to where I was in that tournament. I'm only fishing out there once before. I didn't have a good tournament there that time, and my practice was not good. But being able to go out there, the weather was terrible. The wind blew really hard. One day was iffy on if we should go or not, but we did, and my Bass Cat Cougar did a great job. I didn't have any issues getting out there. I actually ran further on that rough day than I did any other days, but was actually fishing in some 4, 5, 6 foot waves. But like I said at the beginning of the video, I couldn't keep my cameras running. I'm not really sure what was going on with that, but I I tried to fix it, but I didn't want to waste a lot of time working on cameras. I needed to be fishing. So that bait right there, if you don't have those, not only does it work great on the jig head, you know, pitching it at those fish that are suspended, but it also works really good on a drop shot. So better get some of those while you can. It's going to be a very key bait for a long time, being able to drop shot and have this bait to throw at those fish that you see on forward-facing sonar. But so good tournament there. But the next tournament, you know, we didn't have but just a couple days between Oahe and Mississippi River, so I just switched up all my tackle. We went from deep, clear, smallmouth straight to the Mississippi River, shallow, grass, rocks, wood, and I fished a little bit different there. You know, I don't know if it was a mistake or just trying something new, but I made my decision that I was going to lock down, and I never lock. I hate locking because of the scenario of you never know what's going to happen with the boat traffic and the barge traffic, but that stuff wasn't even a factor. There was a few barges, but nothing that really cost me there. I found a lot of fish in the backs of the creeks, way back in the shallow water. The river was down, so it was a little tricky to get to some of those places, but it was a lot of fun. And I tell you what I did, I found those fish kind of schooling back there in those places.
Yep.
That one's a small one. Not be a keeper though.
Yeah, I think it might be.
That's a smallmouth too, almost positive.
Oh yeah. Nice.
It's close. Oh, he's long. I bet he does.
I bet he does.
Oh yeah, he's easy.
What do you think he
1
weighs?
pound.
How much?
1 pound.
1 pound?
Yeah. That one feels a little bit bigger. Yep. Stay on that fish. It's a smallmouth.
Mm-hmm. It's always scary when they jump.
I can see how good he stood. Nice smallmouth. It's not hooked very good.
Nice.
Told you there's good ones in here.
Mm-hmm.
Just put him at 2.
Put him at 2.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's good. That's a good one. Feels like a large mouth too this time. See him, look at him over there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a better one here. That's a large one. We'll get out of here as soon as I get 5. Let's just get a weight on this one so we know what I'm catching.
Yeah.
Just for grins and giggles, because yeah, it's 2 1/4. So put him in at 2.
2?
Yep. The other one we have right at 2, and it's accurate.
Great.
All right, that's 3, okay?
It's worth the chance. Yes, sir. Oh, there you go.
Not hooked very good, I can tell you that.
There you go, buddy. 2 pounds?
Yep. That number 4?
Yes, sir. Oh, one of them come flying back and shot me right in my face.
There's a good one.
There's a good one.
I feel like I get one shot at it probably. Oh, got 2 shots at him, but I got him. All right. That's 5, right? Oh gosh,
Right by the boat.
that's a good one too. Get rid of that last little one that's in there. No, maybe it won't. But I thought he was bigger than that. Twisted that line all around him though. You know how he did that.
Is it bigger than the larger you got?
I'm about to check them all.
So that's a good sign. There you go.
I believe that's a keeper, ain't it?
That does look like a keeper.
Maybe. Yep.
There you
1-6,
go.
1-6.
1-6, okay. Yeah, because I was always okay. Oh man, there you go.
We're fixing to get it done right here, maybe.
For me, the key, I had 2 baits. So I got these still rigged up. So this is the new Super Spook Boyo from Booyah, from Heddon. This bait right here, it's kind of a, I would call it, you can see it right there, it's a much smaller bait than the Junior, than the Super Spook Junior, but it throws a mile. It's the way this bait's designed is made to cast, but a smaller profile. I was throwing this on a 7'1" medium heavy H2O Express rod, TAC 40 reel. This one's a 7.3 Seagar Smackdown braid with a little bitty leader on the front of it, just to keep that bait separated from the braid. It's just personal opinion. I like that a lot better than having it tied straight to the bait. But Gamakatsu hooks on that, really sharp. To me, this was a key, finding those fish back, and that's Okie shad, by the way, my favorite color. Caught a lot of fish on that color in all sizes of the spook. But the other key was the XCS 100 square bill, and this is a Booyah Gamakatsu G-Finesse trebles on that one. 15 and 12 Seagar Invisex fluorocarbon. I think having 2 different sizes, if I was way back in those places, I would throw the 15. If I was kind of out on the off stuff, kind of wanting to get the bait a little bit deeper, I would throw 12. But 7'1" medium heavy crankbait rod from H2O Express, same reel, TAC 40. This one is a 7.3 as well. Just a great overall combination. and the price point's great. This rod and reel's $100 for the reel, $100 for the rod, so can't beat that. But for me, and that's Lucent shad, by the way. It's kind of hard to say, but Lucent shad. It's very transparent. Still has a really, really good color to it. A little pink throat on it there. But for me, that tournament was a challenge because I knew I had to factor in going to locking down, but also being able to manage the fish. And I just ran out. I mean, that's to put it simple. I just ran out of fish. Didn't have any of those places in the grass. Those guys that were in the top 10 all were fishing grass places for the most part. There was a few current seam fish that I would call it, but I kind of stuck to the current fish. It just really wasn't the major deal going on that week. I felt good about it. I had a couple little channel swings that I thought the fish were going to stay on, and they just did not show up. I don't know what happened to them in the tournament, but all in all, I missed the top 50 cut there, or top 47 cut. Ended up, I think, 60th. Not real happy with that tournament because I had a decent practice and felt like I could catch some fish. Just ran out of fish. The fish just disappeared on me. But those two baits were critical in finishing the year out strong. You know, I know a 60th place doesn't sound like much, but it solidified my spot in yet another Bassmaster Classic. So I qualified for my 4th Bassmaster Classic. We all know I've come close a couple times. The one we had in the summer I didn't do good at all, but hopefully COVID's over for now, and we can get back to fishing these normal classics back in March where they belong. And for me, that's my favorite time of year. I've had good tournaments, both of those that I fished in the spring. So going to Knoxville, looking forward to that. Hopefully we can right the ship and hoist that trophy at the end of the week. But got a lot of preparation to do before that. You know, it's always fun to wind the year down and know that you've made another classic and finish the year out strong. So, man, I appreciate the support. Just be looking out for new videos, different type of content. I'm probably going to get back to more of the tip style content, and you know, drop some comments on what you guys would like to see. YouTube is just it's still new to me. Trying to get it all figured out. Appreciate the support through Days of an Elite. We'll do some different stuff, and got some new things coming too. So you know, New Year's coming around the corner, and a lot of good things coming down the line. Hunting season's coming up. Get to spend some time with family, but definitely got to get ready for that classic. So appreciate the support, and had a good 2-run tournament there. Got a top 40 and then a 60th. So finished the year out strong. Appreciate the support, guys. Thanks.